Hello everybody. Today I'm going to discuss more about result set interface. Mm, uh, what is a result set? In the this the result set interface is of three types. That is scrollable result set and updatable result set. And this scrollable result set is again divided into two types: scroll sensitive and type scroll insensitive. What is a scrollable result set? In JDBC, the result sets are divided into two types: non-scrollable result set and a scrollable result set. And we got non-scrollable result set allows to move the cursor only in the forward direction, that is from top to bottom. Non-scrollable result set allows to move the cursor only in the forward direction, that is from top to bottom. And whereas scrollable result set allows to move the cursor in all the directions, that is forward, backward, and random. And if we want to convert non-scrollable result set to a scrollable result set, then we need to pass two parameters called type and mode and creating the statement object. Both type and mode values are called the result set constants. And that is callable statement CSTMT equal to con dot prepare call of SQL command comma type comma mode. Statement stmt equal to con dot create statement param1 comma param2, where param1 is the type and param2 is the mode. Now param1 type are nothing but result set dot type underscore scroll underscore sensitive, result set dot type underscore scroll underscore insensitive, and third one is result set dot type underscore forward only. Whereas param2 mode is written as result set dot concur read only and result set dot concur updatable. Now we'll see the difference between sensitive and insensitive result set. Both sensitive and insensitive result set will load the data from the database, but the difference occurs in loading the data. That is, in the case of sensitive result set, if any modifications are done on the data at the database side, then automatically changes are updated or affected on the result set also. Whereas in the case of insensitive result set, the changes done at the database side are not reflected into the result set. And scrollable result set are again divided into two types, sensitive and insensitive. And what is the difference between read only and updatable mode? In case of read only, the result set does not allow to do modifications on the data. Whereas in the case of updatable mode, it is possible to do both reading and also updating the data stored in the result set object. And so this is about the result sets. And next, what are updatable result sets? Updatable result set means the changes are done on the result set and automatically those changes are affected on the database. In updatable result set, there is no difference between sensitive and insensitive types. The result set may be sensitive or insensitive, but if we do changes on the result set, then automatically the changes are affected on the database table. In order to make changes on the result set, we need to open the result set in the updatable mode. And the next one is so now next we'll see this result set metadata. What is this metadata? Metadata interfaces in JDBC. That is, data about data is known as metadata. In JDBC, we have the following three metadata interfaces. What are the three metadata interfaces we are having in JDBC? I discussed in the earlier videos, that is result set metadata, database metadata, and parameter metadata. In the above three interfaces, the For the result set metadata and database metadata interfaces are given in JDBC 1.0, but the parameter metadata is given in JDBC 3.0. Now, what is result set metadata? Result set metadata interface is used to get the data about data stored in the result set object. By using this interface, we can find the column count, column type name, column name, and their sizes, etc. In order to get result set metadata object, we need to call get metadata method given by the result set. That is, what is the syntax for this result set metadata? Result set rs equal to statement.execute query, and you write the query inside that method. Then result set metadata rsend equal to rs dot get metadata. Then int count equal to rs. Okay, I will explain this in the program. Now so data about data is known as metadata. That is, we can get further information about the data. And if you have to get the metadata of a table like total number of column name, column type, then you should use the result set metadata interface. Next is the database metadata. Database metadata interface provides methods to get metadata of a database, such as database product name, database product version, driver name, name of total number of tables, name of total number of views, etc. That is, using database metadata, you get information about the database. That is, database metadata interface is used to find the data about database and data about the driver also. If we want to find out the metadata related to the driver and database, then first connection with the database must be opened. And in order to get database metadata object, we need to call get metadata method given by the connection interface. Then what is the next one? Parameter metadata. Third one is the parameter metadata. And this interface is newly given in java.sql package in JDBC 3.0. It is used to find the types and properties of parameters used in the prepared statement or callable statement. And we cannot use the parameter metadata for statement interface because statement interface does not support parameters. What is a parameter? The question marks which we are using in the prepared statement inside the query are known as parameters. And in order to get parameter metadata, we need to call a method get parameter metadata on either prepared statement or callable statement object. And by using parameter metadata, we can find the parameter count, parameter types, and parameter modes. So, and the next one is the how to store an image. Uh, you can store images in the database in Java by the help of prepared statement interface. And the set binary stream method of the prepared statement is used to set the binary information into parameter index. That means while inserting a picture in the database, the image itself will not be stored in the database. Instead, its binary data will be inserted in the database. That is, in order to store an image in a column of a table or a database, the column type of the table must be blog, that is binary large object, or clog, character large object. Blog type allows a maximum of 4 kilobytes of binary data. And if an image size exceeds 4 kilobytes, then rather than storing the image path will be stored in the database table. And if you want to insert a picture in the database table, then we read the file object and the file input stream object. So how do you store the image into the database? By reading the file input stream object. And file object is used to find the length of the file, that is size of the file. And file input stream object is used to read the data from the file. And in order to set binary data into question mark symbol, place, then we need to call the method setBinaryString. Okay, so this is about storing the image. Now, how do you retrieve the image? That is, while selecting a picture from the table, we will get a binary stream of data and it will be stored in the result set object. In order to read the binary data from the result set object, we need a method called getBinaryStream. And we need to store the binary data in an input stream object. And then we need to write the binary data into an image file by using file output stream. Now, while reading the binary data from an input stream object, if we want to check whether we reached the endpoint or not, then we need to check with the value -1. After writing is completed, if we open the new image, then it will look like same as the previously inserted image. That is, so what is the conclusion? With the help of prepared statement, we can retrieve and store the image in the database. And the get blog method of prepared statement is used to get the binary information. That is, it returns the instance of blog. So we'll see some examples here. We'll see what is database metadata. So first you need to import java.sql.start in public class database metadata. Always the control starts from the main method. First you need to insert the try block. I'm writing the code here. First you need to register for the driver class, that is class.forName of MySQL driver. What is the MySQL driver? com.mysql.cj.jdbc.driver. Then create a connection object, connection con equal to driver manager.get connection. Then you should pass three parameters inside this get connection. First one is the URL, second one is the username, third one is the password. Then database metadata dbmd equal to con.getMetadata. Then what is this database metadata? It gives information about the database. That is, what is that information? System.out.println. What is the driver name? That is dbmd.getDriverName. Get driver version, get username, then get database product name, and get database product version. These are the information of the database. So when you run this program, so you get the information about the database. What is the driver name? What is the database you are using? We are using MySQL database and the driver name is MySQL Connector J. And the driver version is MySQL connector Java 8.0.23. Username is JDBC at the rate localhost and database product name is MySQL and database product version is 8.0.21. So this is about database metadata. Next is the result set metadata. Now here also first import java.sql.star and public class result set metadata. Always the control starts from the main method inside the try block. First register for the driver class, class.forName. And this is the driver for the MySQL. Then create a connection object, connection con equal to driver manager.getConnection. Three parameters are passed here, URL, username, password. Then create an object for prepared statement. Prepared statement ps equal to con.prepared statement and write a query here. Select start from AMP. Then results set rs equal to ps.execute query. Create an object for result set. Then result set metadata rsmd equal to rs.get metadata. So what is this result set metadata? It gives information about the prepared statement tables. It gives information about the prepared statement. That is system.out.println total columns. In this table EMP rsmd.get column count and get the column name of first parameter and get the column type name. So before running this program, you should verify or check whether this table contains any data or not. So go to MySQL just run this query. Select star from EMP. There is no data, so we cannot run that program. First insert some data into that. So I'm inserting into EMP in values quart and 45. I'm running this query. Then after inserting, go back to this program and run this program. So once I run this program, what is the output I get here? What is the column count? So total columns are 3. That is ID, name and age. And column name of first one is the ID. Column type of ID is integer. So this is about result set metadata. Then how to store an image? How do you store an image? Import java.sql.star. Public class store image. Control starts from the main method. First register for the driver class. Class.forName. This is the MySQL driver. Then create a connection object. Connection con equal to driver manager.getConnection. Pass 3 parameters. URL, comma, username, comma, password. Then create an object for the prepared statement. Prepared statement PS is equal to con.prepared statement. Write the query. Insert into image. Here image is the table name which I created in the MySQL. I had created a table, create table image. Two columns I have created here in the image table. Name, var 50 and photo is below. My image is the photo here. Then insert into image value. Since there are two columns, we need to give two parameters here, question mark. Then first ps.setString, first parameter you set the name as Sonu. Then file input stream fn equal to new file input stream of. Then here in the D drive I'm having an image. That image you need to store in the database. So how do you store that? Using set binary string. ps.set binary string 2 comma fn dot available. If file input stream is available, then store this image in the database. Then int I equal to ps dot execute update. Then system.out.println records affected. So once you run this program, the following image will be inserted into the database. Here we are getting some exception here. For photo, you need to data is too long for column photo at row 1. Okay, if you get any exceptions, you just copy this error or an exception and paste it in the Google and you can check that. And similarly, uh, you can see for how to retrieve the image. How do you retrieve the image? Here also first register for the driver class using com.forName of MySQL driver, then create an object for connection con equal to driver manager dot get connection. Pass 3 parameters here, URL, username and password. Then create an object for prepared statement ps equal to con dot prepared statement. Select start from an image. Then create an object for result set rs equal to ps dot execute query. Then if any records are there, it is checking the condition if any records are there in this table image. That is if rs dot next. Then blog create an object for b log b equal to r dot get b log of 2. That is, get the second column data. And byte b array equal to b dot get bytes of 1 comma integer of b dot length. Here 1 means first image. Get bytes of 1 means first image. You are getting the length of that image and storing in this array, b array. Then file output stream f out equal to new file output stream of the image which is stored in the D drive. That is, whatever image is there in this table, that is stored back into this D drive. You are retrieving into the D drive. F out dot write of B array and F out dot close. So this is how to retrieve an image. So I'll stop here and I'll continue in the next class.